Hey, I'm Shy. Welcome back to The Witcher 1. All I did was use a place of power to teleport back to Cookstein's laboratory from the swamp. So last episode I left a decision from Yavin and Siegfried whether I wanted to decide for them on the war thing. But I don't know what to decide, so I'm just not going to. I don't like either of them, so I'm going to try and focus on this detective side quest. So I need to talk to Shani. It is 6, so I think she might still be at the hospital.
No sense cursing the heavens.
But yeah, we're supposed to schedule a date with the gravedigger. Yeah, Shani's still home. She works late.
Quick.
I need you to help me with an autopsy.
What? That's illegal.
It's necessary.
Visit me at night.
See.
Okay. She doesn't let me sleep here, does she? She does. What a sweetheart. I go her. Oh, I'm gonna have to go for the freaking grand bar door again. That should be interesting. Yeah, maybe asking her about an autopsy during her working hours isn't the greatest idea, especially if it's illegal. I've also never used this door before, so I'm a little bit disorientated. But yeah, I really respect this game's atmosphere, considering how old it is. It really does a nice job. Just like I kind of still feel immersed despite how good the game looks. It's still quite good graphics. The main issue is the character models, like Geralt's face. But overall, it's a really good game. I would recommend buying it if it's on sale.
Well,
what do you think she drinks? There's no way she wants weak alcohol, right?
old age is no jest.
Surely she doesn't want to get sloshed. There's no way this is a thing.
Not.
Ouch!
Oh wow. I gotta love this freaking person. She's so toxic. Did she just kick me out for drunk?
No.
I'm so disappointed. I'm gonna reload because fuck, using like a potion. But that is quite a funny turn of events. I didn't know she could do that. Kick you out for being drunk after you drink with her. She's both like repetitively annoying and like a lovable annoying character. She's kind of like I would say Claptrap's the closest comparison to what she's like, especially most recently. She's just like, I don't know, she's got a lot of personality to her, despite really annoying you a lot of the time. Great, I know how to fight people.
I'll kill you!
Why are there assassins here anyway?
Die, bastard!
It's such an unnecessary combat thing. I should be safe in the city. I guess nighttime's supposed to be like toxic out. Anyway, let's hope we get good RNG.
I don't.
Entertain.
It's my birthday.
I'm here.
Get out!
But
Not great RNG. I don't have any gloves to give him.
Oh,
it's not.
no need for.
Then could you?
Didn't you?
But
I'm I'm so disappointed in my RNG with this.
What's it?
Does
Yes?
yes.
You can.
Yes, I look like a corpse.
Oh,
Please,
you're.
Shani, care for me.
Yes?
Shani,
Mm-hmm.
I need your help with
An autopsy? Since when do you deal with stuff like that?
since I started investigating Salamandra.
Okay, though, I'm no coroner. You'll have to interpret our findings. We'll meet in the evening. Until then, gather as many clues as possible.
I'll sniff around.
Get the body from the gravedigger. We'll meet.
How do I find information to help the autopsy?
Ask Vincent Mice, but also look for books on anatomy and pathology.
Farewell.
Getting books might be an issue. I can ask Vincent Mays though. Or Mice, as she pronounced. I'm just gonna check her second dialogue option.
Yeah.
Shani.
Before they
wanted-
really use it.
So,
She wants it evening. And also, Vincent can't be talked to until daytime anyway.
Yeah.
So I shall sleep till like 4, I wanna say. I'm a dummy dumb. I just misclicked. I haven't played
Yeah.
in a while. It's also late, so I'm pretty tired. IRL. Alright. What do that? This should be late enough for evening to trigger and also be able to talk to Vincent. I suppose I don't get a second dialogue for like sleeping with Shani or whatever when you come downstairs at 4. Who am I going to? Vincent. I don't know, I feel like I'm running a lot quicker than I used to. Yeah, Vincent's here.
What is it, Witcher?
you ever do autopsies?
What for? Punctured stomachs mean gang warfare. Torn off heads mean beasts. And black tongues mean poison. The first case, we pressure ram's meat. The second, we pass on to the Order or a Witcher. The third, we go to the victim's wife. The culprit 90% of the time. Autopsies are a waste of time.
So, Am's mate? Is that what I'm supposed to do? No. Oh. Surely Corkscene has done something to do with autopsies.
Ah, you.
I'm still a little bit lost in Vizima, which I'm kind of guilty about. I've been in this for quite a long time. I should recognize the area by now. I assume Corkscene can talk to me about it. I'll be disappointed if he can't. I'm disappointed. I also don't know what books I'd need to buy and want to avoid using a book really. I genuinely don't know. Unless I go to the gravedigger. Just like immediately. I don't know,
Eternal
I'm confused.
fire.
I'm gonna have to like wiki about, because I don't know how to avoid buying a book on it.
What do you need?
You seem to know a lot about the deaths in the city. Ever help with investigations?
Sometimes I inform Raymond about the more interesting dead men.
Maybe you can tell me too.
No, I promised to keep quiet.
I see.
What do you need?
Could you hand over the prisoner's body for an autopsy?
For a bottle of dwarven liquor.
Do I have dwarven liquor? I assume just strong counts.
Nothing.
About the
Where you want the body?
at the hospital.
It'll be there.
Farewell.
Cheers, boy.
Right.
Yo.
You're not
What do you need?
a prisoner.
Don't know. You can have another body.
I'm after a specific.
Particular. Come back when you know. Examining remains is an art. Always.
You seem.
Sometime.
I don't.
Raymond, you would.
He seems to be struggling with this case. I should help.
City authorities.
How can I change?
I'd need Captain Myson.
No other way.
Actually, I have a terrible debt with Toller. Clear.
I want.
City authority.
How can I?
I'd
No other way.
Two tickets
So
more.
I can talk to Tala or Mize, I assume, about getting into the cemetery. I assume I'll just talk to Maze. Oh, my recording accidentally stopped, so we're back. I forgot what I was doing as well.
Can you?
I could do anything.
How can I?
This damn investigation is getting tiring.
Okay.
I'll.
How do I prove Tyler innocent? Do we talk to Vincent Mays instead? Yeah, I think we'll do it. But I also want to prove his innocence anyway.
What is it? No.
I'll see.
And I feel like I haven't got enough knowledge about autopsies yet.
Tell me about.
Bring me a morsel.
You were saying.
During the war, I served as a mercenary under Pretty Kitty herself. You've heard what a warrior she was. What a woman.
Strong women. Nothing on this earth like them.
Too true. We could take on anyone. I saw half the world as a member of Pretty Kitty's corps of mercenaries. We even went to Zerrikania.
That's really far.
It was hell. Hot as an oven, and humid as a bathhouse. We massacred the natives while Zerrikania massacred us. They have flies there that creep up your nose at night and lay eggs. Then the larvae eat your brain and crawl out your eyes once they mature into flies. Disgusting. Many of us died thus. There were also diseases, venomous spiders and snakes, and many other afflictions I can't even name. I even saw a striped horse. After almost 8 months of fighting the jungle, we had to retreat. Impossible to win a war if you can't locate your enemy. It was the only defeat Pretty Kitty ever suffered.
Interesting story. Thanks.
Look how they grow.
Godspeed.
Wow, that was very descriptive.
What's that?
Let me just check my quest log. I don't know if it's go to the gravedigger first or not. No, I think we'll do the autopsy first.
Time to pray.
And it has to be at night, so we're gonna try to find somewhere to sleep. And we'll go to Baldi's house. Gotta really love dwarven characters. They're so respectful of you. What's this? I want to sleep till then. Because I remember reading something about Tala, saying this is how, or one of the ways to prove his innocence. And I just wanted to sort of see how that works. I assume this is late enough to the game consider it as nighttime as well. Where does Tala's house? The sentence made so much sense. Where is Tala's house? I'm still very disorientated in Vizima. I think it's this corner one here. Yeah. And yeah, I'm looking for Mysterious Man.
You didn't see me. You didn't see me.
So just ask him about Mysterious Man. Is that what it is?
So
I don't know.
did you?
How did
Dogs
let me draw you?
a pox on pig. Besides, I never.
That's a lot of.
Am I a fence? Unfucking believe.
But why at night?
Will you strut about
Yeah,
proudly
this
if
is the
you
new
had
dialogue
debts?
that we got.
Be glad they all come to me. If Salamanders paid their accounts, the city would have toppled long ago.
I suppose that could be true. You have contacts among the city guards.
Damn dangerous times. I need protection.
So you say.
I pay Vincent's half-wits a few coins and they see to my personal safety.
I may have just figured this out.
Damn. Shit.
Yeah,
Not now.
cool. Do it to
Not now.
exit and re-enter. I wonder if the stairs count.
Not now.
Nope. I don't understand how the Mysterious Man coincides with the story. But it did trigger that dialogue. So, I'm fine with it.
I've figured out Salamandra.
We'll see.
Let's summarize.
I'm really fucking interested.
There's nothing to this story.
I like Tala.
What's your problem?
You're no criminal genius, Taller, though you might like to be.
So who am I? Some pious priestess's virginity that she lost in a dark alley?
A little conniver who buys debts to feel important, to have power over people if only for a moment.
That hurt, Geralt.
You talk a bundle, but when push comes to shove, you hide under the city guard's bibs. You lack balls.
Shut the fuck up.
Stop pretending you have principles. You come across the property of a witcher, someone who risks his life for people like you, and what do?
Tell me.
You ignore it. Just more prizes to peddle. You're an insignificant fence, nothing more.
That
Wow.
concludes your investigation? I'm almost disappointed.
You're not worth my time.
The great Geralt has spoken. He lectures, plays the wise one, and I couldn't give a rat's arse. Not being petty, I won't take it personally. All customers lose their wits once in a while. I'll let you in on something. I might have gotten on Azor's bad side once. The bastard lusts after antiques and luxuries, like any savage who makes a corner too. I was once asked to handle an entire transport of that shit. Turned out it was for him, except I needed the city guard's help at the time. I tipped Vincent off and they confiscated everything. I've needed even more protection since. Hell with it. So,
Nice. That was a weird dialogue. We just ripped him to, what's he called, Tala. And he was like, pretty chill about it really. I respect it. What are all these fighting about? You know, we'll go do the autopsy and then end the episode. But I am curious about this murder mystery. I assume it's one of those things where you can get it wrong if you haven't like fully looked into it. I know it's the same with The Witcher 3. Really good quest lines. Wow, he is absolutely brutalized.
Ready for the autopsy?
Let's get started.
We'll begin in a minute.
Weird that it doesn't just let me stop. To wait for it to finish, make some potions.
We'll begin in a minute.
I suppose so.
Race, human. Gender,
Shani, this isn't a lecture hall.
whatever you say. He died yesterday, torn to pieces.
The bone marrow has been sucked out. Must be scavengers.
Very likely. Plenty around the
I
cemetery.
know I really enjoyed
So,
The
he
Witcher
was torn
3.
to pieces after he died. I'm interested in the
autopsy
cause of
mission.
death.
I also see some stab wounds.
It's like a murder mystery thing.
Blade.
They're really cool.
2 fingers wide.
External signs aren't everything. His neck muscles and palms look tense. How do you know when he died?
Normally I base it on muscle stiffness and dehydration, but rigor mortis is persisting for too long.
They say successful autopsies are based on curiosity. Should we look?
Let's check his internal organs.
Interesting.
The symptoms are peculiar, and the cause of death, too.
Those wounds are too obvious. I suspect something more. Poison?
If so, a rare sort. Perhaps an alchemist's brew.
Kalkstein?
Ah! Liver's completely cirrhotic. It was obviously a potent poison. This stinks of alchemy.
This is too easy.
Life can be simple sometimes.
Are you certain poison is the only explanation for the unusual rigor mortis?
The most likely cause.
I have a sinking feeling there's more to this.
We can try the coroner's last resort, opening the skull.
I just yeeted her.
Opening the skull, always a pleasure. See that in the brain?
Larva of the Zeracanian tsetse fly.
But how did they get in his brain?
It's part of their development cycle. If we were in Zeracania, I'd say a fly crawled up his nose and laid its eggs.
We're in Temeria.
Our climate is too cold and dry for the tsetse fly. Even if someone brought eggs, how would they get up his nose?
What do these eggs look like?
Tiny, white, like flour.
Or Fistek.
Or Fistek?
Wow.
Geralt, I gave him Fistek before he died. He was suffering terribly, and we had no other anesthetics. I thought it was safe.
Where did you get it?
From your friend, the detective. He told me it was from special stock.
Raymond.
Then we have a problem.
He added eggs to the Fistek, then came here at night to fake the other evidence.
That doesn't sound like Raymond at all.
My medallion vibrates whenever I see him lately. And Zeracania? That's where Azar Javed is from. The real Raymond may no longer be with us.
But I saw him just yesterday.
Azar's using an illusion, trying to manipulate me. Thanks, Shani. I couldn't have figured it out without you.
What will you do now?
I'll talk to Kalkstein first. He should help me prepare.
Wow, that is a very interesting autopsy. I was not expecting that twist. Weird. I guess I end this episode here, and then I'll see you all in the next one, where we, I guess, confront everyone, or confront Azar Javed and tell all the people that they're innocent. But yeah, I've been Shyaerdow. This has been The Witcher. Peace.